Hey, what's up? Okay, so first things first, yeah, my hair is purple. I know I just put up a tutorial on how to get this icy blue thing going, but to me it's just a little bit too subtle, and I've never had a whole head of purple, so I just went ahead and dyed that. And of course, I went ahead and I filmed a tutorial on that because I dyed it a different way than how I dyed it the icy blue. So if you want to see that, there's a playlist of all the tutorial stuff, and it will be in the description box below. But the point of this video is to show you how to get a nice blue smoky eye, and I will be using mainly blues. I think like all blues actually. It's one of my go-tos. If you know me, you know that I love blue eyeshadow. And if you don't know me, hi, I'm Vinny and I'm addicted to blue eyeshadow. Alright, so enough of me talking shit. Let's get on to the tutorial. Okay, so for the sake of time, I already did my base, my brows, and one eye to completion, so that my tutorials won't always be like half an hour long. If you do want to see how I do my brows and my foundation and contour and all of that stuff, there are more tutorials that I've done that will be linked below and at the end of the video. So yeah, so for now, we are going to do this eye look with this Morphe 12P palette. Okay, and I already primed just using a white eyeshadow. It's Milani Bella White. This one, how the fuck do you do this? I think it has a glare. But yeah, it's Bella White by Milani, so, to prime with. So we'll be taking this shade right here from the Morphe 12P, a generous amount, just like completely saturate your brush with the pigment. And then I'm gonna take that, go in the crease, and blend like upwards. I like to blend just like all over here up to like your nose, like where like the top of your nose bridge and your brow is. I like to blend there because it's kind of like a contour effect without actually having to contour your nose. So yeah, so it is blended from the crease like all the way up, really dramatic like. And again, the nose thing is not down the nose, it's like towards the nose and then up to your like front edge of your brow. I really wish these palettes had mirrors, so I don't have to like go back and forth. But anyways, side note, Morphe, do better, please. I will say that the pigmentation of these are really great. This is my first Morphe palette that I got. And it works really well, and I've heard that they were very blendable, but they are super blendable, as you can see. They're great. 25 out of 10. No, like 125, like in all seriousness though, it's great. Okay, sure. Okay, so next into the crease, we're gonna take this color right here, this dark bluish purple, and coat your brush with it. And then take it, the crease over that blue that we just laid down, just a little bit, just to make it like deeper, and it's gonna like blend up, kind of like these like weird little like tapping upward motions, just like that, all over your crease, a little bit up here towards that like nose bridge. Like that. Okay. So then, with that same palette, I know I said we'll be using just blues, but kinda lied. Oops. We're gonna be using this black shade from that same palette. This is basically just a Morphe 12P palette tutorial. And I'm gonna take that, and just pack it on the lid. Just like all over the lid as you would with any eyeshadow. Okay, so then after you pack that, you're gonna take it, and then like without adding any more product onto your brush, you're just gonna sweep upward into that dark blue that we deepened the crease with, just so that the transition is as smooth as possible, because I'm all about good transitions, honey. And sometimes you gotta go back with a shadow that you already laid down. I'm gonna take that dark blue color and just gently sweep it against the black and in between like the black and the lighter teal color, so that it just blends smoothly and it's like a gritty and it's not like, you know, like blocky or anything weird like that. Okay, so since I already have my concealer on, I'm going straight in on the lower lash line. If you are following me, make sure that you either already have your concealer done like first, because trying to do your concealer like under your eye and stuff with eyeshadow on is pretty hard to do because it's gonna mix. But that's just me. So we are going to take that same light color, this little Breakfast at Tiffany's kind of thing, on a like a flat liner brush like that. So then when you have that brush coated, you're gonna go on the lower lash line. You're gonna start out with like a tapping motion just to lay it in place. And then when it's laid in place, just like gently drag down without really pulling your eye. And drag it down and connect it to the edge over here. Like that. It doesn't have to be super neat because we're gonna do some more shades over it and mascara. So just make sure that it's like decent enough, you know, and not just like flying all over the place and everything like that. If it does fly all over the place, make sure that you have your concealer on hand, because it's very easy and very likely, especially with blue shadows and black stuff like that, that you will have fallout. It's not necessarily a you problem, it's just how it is. You know, it has a lot of fallout, and because it's so vibrant of a color, it's going to show up. So just make sure that you have a concealer on hand to clean up with in case you have that issue. Okay. Alright, so after that blue, we're going to go back in with the black color. Taking this smaller flat liner brush with an R. I swear I speak English. And just going to take that. We're going to go over the blue, but I'm not going to drag down. What we're going to do, we're going to just pack it in like I did with the blue. And instead of dragging down, we're going to gently just sweep upward without getting eyeshadow in our eye, or at least a small amount as possible. And that just adds a little bit more definition without just completely undoing the blue that we just laid down. Okay, so then we're going to go in with this Maybelline waterproof gel pencil. This one is in the shade Lustrous Sapphire. And that is going to just go in our waterline. I usually just do blacks when I do smoky eyes, but why not just go completely blue with just about everything? I think it looks really pretty. Alright, so then after that, I'm gonna go in with mascara. This one is Voluminous Feline by L'Oreal. Yep. Yeah, by L'Oreal. And then we're just going to coat the bottoms. And I actually just realized I forgot to do the top lashes, because I have to do those because we will be doing false lashes. With this look. Quickly coat it. Pay more attention to the bottom lashes because those will stand out on their own, whereas the top lashes, not necessarily, because you're going to put falsies over, so just make sure that it's coated enough to just get rid of the like eyeshadow that might have fallen on it, to just give it that seamless like black look between your lashes and the falsies. Alright, so next we're gonna go in with the inner corner highlight, and we're gonna take this white. It's the same like gel eyeliner thing from Maybelline, but in white. We're just gonna go in the inner corner. I like to go a little bit up. Okay, so it's gonna be in the inner tear duct, like right here. But I drag it up and a little bit like inward there, just so it pops more. It doesn't have to be super neat, but just like neat enough, because we will be going over white with a white eyeshadow to set it and make it look whiter. Why don't y'all tell me that my wig was sliding back during this whole video? Y'all fake. I'm just playing. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in that. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with the palette. So then just with a little liner brush. Liner brushes come in super handy. They don't even have to just be for eyeliner. But yeah, like brows and all that shit is super handy. But anyways, gonna take this white, just pack it over what we laid down. Super quickly. Alright, so it's time for lashes. Okay, so we're going with the lashes. These are Ardell 250s. The only way I can show you what they look like is over my forehead. Alright, so the lash glue is pretty tacky. So I'm going to just like set the lash in the middle. Make sure that it's like as perfectly placed in the middle as you can. And that will really help the tug of war between, you know, the edges that want to stick up when you try and glue the lash on. Because as long as it's set in the middle, like it's not really going to go anywhere. So just make sure it's in the middle. And there you have it. Just like go upward so that it's not like looking like it's drooping, and yeah. And we're finally done with the eyes. Alright. Okay, so time for my favorite part of makeup, highlighter. And no, I will not be using this highlighter today. I will be using the mirror because the mirror is just as good as the pigment. But instead, because it's a blue look, I want to stick with the blue, and I don't have his blue highlighter shade. I can't think of the name right now, but it's so pretty and I don't have it yet. But what I do have is this Milani one, and we're going to be taking this middle shade called Make Believe. So with this really cute brush that I got from Walmart, we're going to take a generous amount of this blue from here. And again, if you know me, you know that I love to glow. I don't look sun-kissed. I want to look like I am the fucking sun. And if you don't know me, you're going to see what I mean in just a second. So it's going to take that. Of course, we know where highlighter goes. Right here on the cheekbone. Our contour is here, blush is here. So like highlight is like right here. Take that. And this shit is so pigmented. Look at that. Alright. So when I do highlight, I honestly like to do like 6 or 7 layers. I know that's excessive, but that's just what I like to do. You don't have to be that blinded if you don't want to. But I'm just saying that if you come to my channel and watch my tutorials, you're going to see like an excessive amount of highlighter. And I hope you can be okay with that. We can still be friends. Alright, so I didn't do every single layer in the video because I don't want it to take forever, but just know that I did what I just showed you like at least 12 times. And now we're going to go in with a normal color from the same palette. It's called Otherworldly, and it's this one right here. It's a nice gold color, and honestly, this is probably the best highlighter that I have that goes with my skin tone. I'm so happy with it. And we're going to take that, and we're just going to pat a little bit of it on your chin. Just take a little amount and just go like this in your nose, up, like that. And then pat it on your forehead. I have really oily skin, and I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to pull off such a heavy, like highlighter heavy looks, but you really can. It's all about your skincare and the primers that you use. And I talk about the best primers that I know of for oily skin in my The Basics makeup tutorial, which I will leave a link down below if you're interested in that. Alright, and the last step of this tutorial, well, last to, of course, the setting spray, is lipstick, and this one is Maybelline Midnight Blue. It looks kind of purple, but my hair is purple now, so that works. Alright, I'm gonna take it. I don't have a dark blue liner that will go with this, so I'm just going to take it and like overdraw with it, and yeah, I'm just gonna apply it all over. We all know how to apply lipstick, right? Yes. So just when it's on like that, I'm gonna take the like sharper end of it, and ever so gently and carefully go outside the line. It could honestly be easier with a lip brush, but I don't have one and I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna use this. Alright, so that's it with all the blending and smoking out and all of that drama. We're at the end of the tutorial. So just take your setting spray. Mine of choice is a homemade rose water. So spray it all over. It smells so good. Oh my god, okay. You're gonna do that. And now you're set and good to go wherever you want to go. Okay, so that's it. We made it to the end of this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed and that you learned something. If you did, please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell that's somewhere down here. And I have playlists of other tutorials, makeup stuff, dyeing synthetic wigs, and I do like vlogs and just like a bunch of stuff. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe. Alright, I'm hungry. I need like 12 boxes of candy, so I'm about to go to Dollar Tree and hook that up. But I hope that you have a great day or night wherever you are watching this. And yeah, that's it. Bye.